Anger is not a bad or evil emotion. It is usually healthy to feel anger. It is a natural reaction to fears or pressure from our environment. When people show anger because of injustice or unfairness, it shows that they care about the people around them. And this anger can lead people to make good changes in their own lives and the lives of other people.
But sometimes the way a person reacts to anger can be bad. When some people become very angry, they overreact. They shout at others and say things that they do not really mean. Or they lose control of their actions and become very violent. They may try to hurt others. But there are some simple ways to deal with anger, and anyone can use these methods.
One way to deal with anger is to count before you say or do anything. It seems like a simple idea, maybe too simple, but taking a short break to count can be a very effective way to manage anger. If you feel angry, try counting to 10. If you are really angry, you could count to 50 or 100. Count for however long it takes you to feel calm again. You can also take long, deep breaths.
Some people also stay calm by imagining a calm situation. Imagine sitting next to a river or in a peaceful field. Repeating calming words can also have this effect. If you are angry, say words to yourself like relax or I am staying calm.
Staying calm is a very effective method for dealing with anger. That is because anger can become very intense very quickly. Anger can easily begin to control a person. But by staying calm, a person can start to control his anger instead.
Another simple method for dealing with anger is to exercise or take a short walk. Anger affects the body. It raises your blood pressure. It can increase your heart rate. But you can use your energy for physical activity instead of being angry. Doctors say that a person's brain releases chemicals during physical activity. These chemicals make people feel happier and calmer.
Avoiding the thing that makes you angry could also be a solution. A person cannot avoid everything that makes him angry, but if he can avoid some things, he can avoid some anger.
These are all simple and immediate ways to control anger. But for more complex problems, you will need a more complex solution. The best way to manage anger is by dealing with it directly. You must learn to express your anger in a healthy and helpful way.
Expressing yourself when you are very angry can be difficult, but it can be also very helpful. When people can express their needs, they feel like they are solving the problem. They feel better about themselves. And most importantly, they are taking control of their own emotions. They are reacting to their anger in a good way.
But there are things people should remember when they express their needs when angry. First, stay calm when you are expressing yourself. Experts suggest that a person thinks before he speaks. It is easy to say hurtful words, but words can be extremely damaging to a relationship. It is also important to be clear and direct when you express yourself. If you have a need, be sure to tell the other person. You should also show respect to the other person.
It is also important not to blame other people. Blaming other people can lead to arguing and fighting. Instead, people should express their anger by saying what they are feeling. For example, if a person is angry, she should use I statements. These are simple sentences that state how a person feels. For example, you should not say, "You never help me clean the home." Instead, you could say, "I am angry that you did not offer to help me clean the home."
When people are expressing their anger, they should remember to think about the other people who are involved in the situation. Try to look at the situation from the other person's point of view. Often, when people look at a situation in this way, they can admit that they are not always being fair. People can admit that their anger is not being helpful. People cannot always control what other people do or what happens around them. But people can control the way they react.
These are all ways to deal with normal, everyday anger. They may not work for someone with a serious anger problem or a medical mental problem. In these cases, it is important to find help. This may mean talking to a doctor, or it may mean talking to an understanding friend. But do not let your anger build up inside of you. As a person once said,
"It is not good for me to hold on to anger. I am the only one that it is really hurting."